My name is Tulio, and I'm from Mexico. My background pretty much is from learning what my mom teach me, because my mom's an artist as well. I used to live in a small town, so we didn't have that many options to choose, or go to school or go or art, or I mean do an art, which is we were kind of poor to go to art school. So pretty much I did a couple painting, a couple drawings when I was a kid, but I never experienced. My mom teach me a little bit. My mom teach me a little bit, but I never took it seriously. So I knew that I have it on me, but I never took it seriously. So I become seriously when I came here, because I have the freedom of choosing who I am, what I want to do, and have the money to do it. And pretty much back home, I couldn't do it because I didn't have the money. I remember my first painting that I did was a geisha, and I was here in the United States. That was one of my first painting, and one of my pretty much it was really emotional, because that's what what when my dad recently was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. So for me to do that painting, it was for me to release my stress and release my pain from that painting. And I throw everything there. So it's there, and I'm free. So and we deal with this disease, a disease, but for me it was more like releasing. And I remember that painting real well, and that was one of my first painting, and I love the painting, and I give it to one of my best friends, because I think she was sick as well.
Mm.
Like I say, my paintings are more like release. I release my stress. I release. It's kind of like detaching from the real world, and I
Mhm.
just stay on the painting, and kind of like forget about anything and everything and everybody else. And that's pretty. That's why I love to do this. I love it. I love anything that is related to art. I love it. I love it. So Maria Felix was a person that was pretty like intense. She was a diva. She was a person that everybody loved her, but nobody messed with her. So that was one of the actors from Mexico. So what I did this because she was fire. She was a beautiful, strong person. So that's why I put fire. I put this is a cactus, which is the Mexican signature. I can say she was real Mexican. She born in Sinaloa. So that's why this is the cactus, and this is the star, because she was always the center of attention. She was there all the time. Flowers and water, because she was like flowing to everybody. It was like the water. She was like getting inside and everybody's mind, inside of everything. She was liquid. She was free spirit. This one I call hanging bride. Hanging bride, because she was left on the altar. When she was left on the altar, um, she was on pain. She was on she was pretty much on pain, and you can see her hanging, because she was left on the altar. That's why I put a hanging bride. So she was hanging on the altar, and you can see the dress. It was torn down, because she was taking her dress apart. This right here is the anger, is the anger coming from her abdomen, releasing everything that she has, which it was black anger. I mean bloody, and it was kind of like frustration. That's why these right here represent that anger coming out. And the flower, I mean the butterflies is like kind of like dying, and this is her spirit coming, going away. And that's about it for this painting. And I was really emotional, because when I did this painting, again, my mom got sick, so I didn't know I didn't know how to deal with my own pain. So I just did this painting because I wanna just release it. Sueños negros, which is black dreams, and pretty much black dreams for me it's nightmares. I will relate it. And nightmares for me is dark, red, and everything is bloody. Bloody, and you cannot even see sometimes. So sometimes, like this one, sometimes you not when you dream, you don't know what you're dreaming. Well, you know what you're dreaming, but you forget right away when you wake up. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. So that's why this right here, it's so like you cannot even see it. So what I did in this painting, this letter was from when I was a kid. I wrote it, and I put it inside in this painting, which is my. It was kind of like releasing my feelings, releasing my what I was feeling at the time, and I put in this painting. That over there, it can be myself, it can be a dream, looking myself, or it can be somebody else looking at the dream up. So the screws for me, this is my second again. The screws for me is it's the when you screw when you're running away, you can even run because you feel like you screwed down on the floor and you feel stuck. So that's what are my what the nails were. And also nails, I mean the screws, sorry, sometimes it's pain, it's like pain that can cause you with the screws. The cross are, for me are kind of evil. That's why is a nightmare, and it can bring death. It can bring bad luck. Some people interpret it that way, and that's why that's what I call sueños negros. This ladder over there, there are like why or thoughts that we have in their mind, and pretty much that's what sometimes we're dreaming a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that we don't understand why we're dreaming. So that's what this kind of like, that's one of my weird creepy paintings, and but I love this painting. Again, this is one of my sueños negros.